Let's do a spring closet clean out. It's late enough in the year and warming up enough that I decided it's time to switch out my closet for spring. I do this twice a year in the spring and fall because I have two separate closets. I started by taking all my super heavy sweaters out of my office closet, which is usually where I get dressed, and setting those aside to move to my other closet. Then I sorted through my jackets and I set aside my fur coats to put back into the coat closet. Since my office is normally the closet I'm getting dressed out of, I don't usually have a ton to get rid of from here, but I still went through everything and took out any pieces that I didn't wear in the past season. Then I cleared my rolling rack, which I really just try to keep clothes on that I'm actively needing to film. I took everything that I removed and brought it to our bedroom. I have less space in our bedroom closet, so it's typically where I keep my less seasonal items, so there's usually more to go through here. I started by going through my dresses and had a lot to purge in that category. Then I moved on to the main section. I typically will pull out anything that I'm either not excited to wear or that I haven't worn in the past year, and I set it aside into one big pile. This year I only had one item that still had the tags on it, so I'm pretty proud of myself for improving in that category. I also had a lot to get rid of in my sweater drawer. I really focused this year on investing in some higher quality sweaters that will last longer, so hopefully next winter there's not as much turnover in this category. Once I've gone through everything, I start sorting through my big pile. I usually have one bag that I set aside for clothing swaps to do with my friends, one bag to take to recycling, and then a maybe pile, which is anything I'm not 100% sure about letting go of yet. I always put this pile out of sight so that I can go back and grab something if I think of it, but otherwise I get rid of that pile after a few months. There's usually a few items that I have to try on to make a final decision, and that's how I clean up my closet.